Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I am Amber, and today is Make Along Monday, April 7th. I had to think about the date for a second. I was like, what is the date again? I was trying to remember what I wrote down for my date yesterday at church in my notes. I take notes. I love taking notes. I don't know why. I just do. I want to remember the good things I hear, I guess. I just don't take notes for everything. But anyway, it is the 7th of April, Monday. Yay! Wow, week into April. It's crazy. It goes by so fast. So the two make-alongs that I have currently going right now for my whips are the Luck of the Draw Sweet Marshmallow Kiss, which I did in fact frog out all the way back to week 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So I actually frogged out week 5 all the way back to the beginning of the end of week 4, because a round of white is the end of my week, because the round of white divides my weeks. So each week I put on the color, the 2 rounds of color, and then a round of white. So this has been sitting and I haven't gotten completely caught up. I think I'm a week or 2 behind on colors, putting them back on. Because I think she drew week 8, and I have week 6 on here, and I'm not done with week 6. So it may look a little different, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. It looks a little different with the different color sequence, but I fixed my color sequence so it is matching the correct sequence that she has drawn from the cup. Mama Swift is who I'm talking about. And yeah, so I'm carefully putting the purple back on. I have it laid. When I took it off and frogged it, I held it in a way that I'm pulling it off the pile of yarn that I made, if that makes sense. I'd pick it up and show it to you, but I'm afraid to do that and risk causing an entanglement. So I'm going to work on that after I show you the next one. So the other make-along that I'm doing is my own make-along, where I'm doing a Granny Square week. We are on week 15. I just drew number 31 for this current week, which I will complete at some point today, hopefully. But I have gotten, let's see, week 13 and 14 done. So this is 13. This is 13. I'm loving the way the colors are coming out on these. And I like this one because it's done, like, I guess on the bias, so to speak, but you're still going in the round. But the way you work it essentially is you start out like this, and then you put the next yellow on and the blue, but then when you get to the green, or no, yeah, when you get to the green, you create your corners in a different spot, I guess, and so it kind of turns it on its side. So there's that one. That's week 13, I believe. Don't remember the number. This was last week's, which was week 14. I got this one done yesterday, and I got my tails in it. Look how lacy that one is. This one's going to be interesting to put in the blanket. Oh, let me get it back in get my fingers back in the corners here. So yeah, that one's going to be interesting to put in the blanket. I mean, I know how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go around these chain spaces as I'm joining it, but like, I don't don't know, this one's gonna be interesting, but it's really pretty. I don't know what I would ever use a square like this for, other than a blanket. A very lacy blanket. Like, I'm trying to visualize what I would use a square like this. Because there's not much to it except for this orange peachy area right here. It's very pretty. I do like it. Now the colors turn out pretty. Not peach. This is like the pink. This is the peach. So that is my squares so far. I have one more to catch up to keeping it current. And that won't take me very long. And it's a fairly easy one, it looks like. It's a half solid, half granny, classic granny square. I had the square somewhere, but I think I left it. I think it is out in, yeah. I do have a third make-along that I'm working on, that I'm going to be working on, but I haven't started it yet, so I don't have anything to show you. I don't know how to show you the picture that I've chosen for inspiration. So I'm doing one's make-along, the spring one, where you have to pick a spring-inspired picture and make something 12 inches or bigger, minimum of 12 inches. And in 4 colors from your picture. I guess I could show you the colors. And then I can show you the picture another time. So my picture is a picture of some deep purple irises that I planted in a garden area out front of my previous house before this one. And they were unfortunately destroyed by hail, so I wasn't able to move them here. Y'all, I found irises growing here on this property when we moved here, and they're not as deep dark purple as the ones that I had, but they are still there, and it's like, I still have kind of a piece of my grandmother, so to speak, but not the same irises. So I get to see these irises bloom every year, and it's really cool. So I hope they keep going. Anyway, so here is this. This is the green colors from the picture. It has like a mix. Oh, the yawns are not wanting to subside this morning. So these are all the green colors from the picture. I mean, as close as I could get it. I sticking with I love this yarn without having to order it or anything. I wanted to pick it up in person because, you know, colors online are not the same as they are in person. So I got what I could with the options I had. And they had this one there, and this one's really pretty with the greens. It is called Dappled Wheat. Okay. Wheat is supposed to be like a brown. I don't know that wheat is ever green. Is wheat ever green? I mean, I guess wheat could turn brown, like it turns brown. But corn, I don't know. That's weird. Dappled wheat. If that's what they want to call it, sure. And then for the iris, y'all, this one was tough. I could not find a color that was perfect. Or even really, this is as close as I could get for the purples. Because the purples in the picture are very, like, vibrant, and I want to say kind of close to this. Maybe not quite, not the blues, but not quite this bright. The blue, this is what I got. So, in the picture, you can see like darks and lights and stuff of the iris. So these are the two like purples I could pick out of the picture. So I got purple, the dark one's purple, and this lighter one is mixed berry. But y'all, it was tough trying to get a purple that matched because of the because of the shade of purple that it was, like it was more of a violet purple where it had some blue undertones to it in the picture, but it's close enough, so I'm like, it will work. It resembles the picture enough. So now I just got to make the thing that I'm going to make with it, which I think I'm going to do a blanket of my own design that I've come up with, and I'm calling it Leona's Iris because it is utilizing an iris, and my great-grandmother's name was Leona. So this is my last color, my fourth color, or my fourth skein, really. The green one has several greens in it, so I have more than 4 colors technically, but 4 colorways, like skein wise. And this one's linen. It is like it's hard to explain this color. It's like a grayish white. It very well matches the bricks that we have, the stonework that we had around the flower beds that the irises were in. So those are my colors. There. I keep yawning. I think it's because I keep leaning over to pick stuff up and it, like, I don't know, pushes air or something. Anyway, why am I so tired this morning? I have no idea. I am a little warm. Only because this sweater or cardigan or this thing that I'm wearing it's warm. But I'm wearing a t-shirt and it's not supposed to be like super warm today. And I didn't really want to wear a sweatshirt, so I was like, I want to wear something over my t-shirt in case it gets warm enough that I can take this off. But until then, I'm going to wear this. So, anyway, let's see. I have my Sweet Marshmallow Kiss here on my lap that I need to figure out a way for me to hold this, put my camera in a way you guys can see. I mean, I could back it up a little bit. I don't know. I just don't want it to be too far away. I want it to be cozy, you know? Sorry for the hand in the face there. And then now my hive thing. I could move it down. But wait, because I'm always concerned about that. Like, I want you to be able to see it. Well, maybe I can get it to move. How in the world did I get it on here? We'll go like that, I guess. Now I've got a hank of yarn attached to it. Oh, no, I don't. I have this attached to it. I was utilizing my gnome's. I wonder if I could get it. There we go. Put the note behind it. I mean, it works. It's not the most pretty thing, but it works. Welcome to my hive. It just, yeah. There we go. I'm so much a perfectionist. It's bad. I don't know what I was gonna say. I would like to try to get this round done. That might be a bit of a lofty goal for a video. So tomorrow is Try It Tuesday. I have no idea. I always struggle with what is something I could try. Something new that I haven't done. You know, if you're watching this and you wouldn't mind helping me out, what is something new I could try? Like, not necessarily a new craft, because I don't have enough time to get that done, like make sure I get everything ready for tomorrow. But I could do a new stitch. I could do a new type of crochet, like, oh, like not a new type of crochet, like a new technique, you know, something I've never tried before, just and try it out. This shirt is, ugh, it is making me a little toasty, but I don't want to take it off, so I'm going to do what I can to cool off, which is get the hair off my neck. So I'm going to really quickly, ouch, get my hair through a tangle there. Get my hand. Oh my goodness, it's a Monday morning and I'm not awake yet apparently. Okay, if I can just get my hair off my head for a moment until I can get out of here. Turn the fan back up a little bit. There we go. Much better. A little better. We're better now. Okay. So yeah, something new that I could try. I've made Amy's before, so that's not something new. I wanted to try Margaret's mosaic pattern that she put out. And I say Margaret, if you know who Margaret is, you know who Margaret is. But her channel is, just for those of you that don't, I'm gonna butcher her channel name because it's such a long one that I can't remember. It's like Songbirds Crochet Creations or something like that. I'll link it down below. She hasn't really put out a lot lately, but she is still out there, living life and doing well, and occasionally putting something on YouTube. I don't know when the last time she put anything out there on YouTube, but I don't know if she's still active or not, other than what, you know, being in other people's channels and stuff. But she created an awesome mosaic crochet, I believe it's a little mug rug that you could turn into like a, oh brain, work please. Words come to me here. As a coaster for your drinks. That's what I was trying to think. You're like a coffee cup or something that sweats or something, or just really anything. I use mug rugs a lot of times to dampen the sound. Like I use this cup here a lot. And when I go to put it down, you can hear it. So like on my end table next to me by bed, if I have to take a drink in the middle of the night or take a drink before I go to bed or something and my husband's already asleep or whatever, you know, I have a mug rug on my end table that I set my drink on, so that way I'm not, you know, accidentally slamming it down, because, you know, in the dark you can't really see what you're doing and you can't really get your depth perception right and stuff. So it helps me to set things down on and not bang it and make a loud sound. So that's part of the reason I use coasters mostly, because I try to use cups that don't sweat, and this is one of them. It's not a sweaty cup, but on occasion I have my cups or my cans or my drinks or whatever that do sweat, so they are nice for that. I do need to go around and probably figure out how to wash them. Maybe throw them in like a garment bag or something, like a little, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I wanted to use the word unmentionables, but I mean, they're underwear and broths. You know, your delicates. That's the word I was looking for. But like for some reason my brain went to you know, back in the day when they called them the unmentionables. Because it wasn't proper to talk about those things, you know. So part of me can't wait to be done with this blanket because I'm using mostly Big Twist for my colors, and I don't know what the white is. I want to say it's a Karen 1 pound, or I don't think it's Premier, but it's got a different feel to it than the Big Twist. It's got like a softer feel to it. Like Big Twist is soft. It's like a buttery soft, the white is, if that makes sense. Like the Big Twist is rough compared to the white, if you compared them together. Like if that were the only two yarns you had, the Big Twist would feel a bit rougher, even though it's soft. It's hard to explain. Like the white, it's not Big Twist, because it also isn't splitty. All this Big Twist that I have is splitty. It must be from when because I remember someone, I think it was Juan from Juan the Art Addict. I think he was talking about it on one of his videos or lives or something, where Big Twist changed, at least in his humble opinion. And honestly, I didn't pay attention to that to know myself, but I will say that the yarn I currently have right now even it doesn't look splitty right now. But as I work it up, it like does this. It just gets loose. Like it goes from this to this. It's kind of annoying, and every once in a while, if I don't hold it right, it like I'll accidentally drop a strand or split the yarn or something. It's just annoying how it does that. Being worked into a stitch, like you would think it would stay spun into a strand of yarn, but I don't know. It just, I'm ready to be done with this yarn. Not just this color, but this yarn. I don't know. The white, I just wish I could remember what it was, what brand it was. It's just been in my scrap bin of yarn for some time so it's been in my scrap bin for a long enough time that I cannot remember where the white came from, whether it was from me or my daughter. Like, she also has some leftover scrappy yarn in my bin that I put in there. So I don't even know where it came from. If it was mine or hers at one point. I'm trying to remember if she ever had any white. If anybody ever bought her any white. I don't think they did. So I think it was mine. I don't know, and it really isn't that important. It's just, that's how my brain works. I try to, you know, if there's something I can't remember and I want to know it, even if it's something silly like that, I will sit here and think about it forever. Oh my goodness, I'm so ready to be done with this yarn. But you know what? I'm trying to use up my scraps, and that's why I have it. And I did have Big Twist in my scraps. And these colors are really pretty. I do like them all together. Very springy. So, it reminds me of Easter. I don't know why. Because they're kind of those Eastery colors. I don't need a treble right there. I just need a double. I have one more side of this to do, so we'll see how far I get here. I'm at 24 minutes already. I just wish I could remember what brand I had of this white. It's gotta be Karen. But it just doesn't feel the same as the other Karen that I needed. You know, it might be Karen, because I have some Karen 1 pound right here next to me in a different, like in an old blanket that I've been working on. It's the moss stitch blanket, which I haven't touched in, again, a few weeks now because I'm trying to get other stuff done. The only reason I'm even working on this blanket right now is because it's part of this video's content is the make along, and I need to get it caught up. I would like to get it caught up, and I need to figure out how wide it is, because if I make this for Boggy, which I plan on doing, I don't know how much further I'm going to be able to go with my colors, because I know Mama Swift's already had to stop because hers got to 40 inches. I don't know if anybody else was making it for Boggy and decided to stop early, because the other people that have stopped early, the other person that I can think of, they stopped early because it was getting heavy and they decided to use it for or they had planned to use it for something else other than Boggy Creek. So I can't wait to get more of my tutorials out there for y'all to see. I had someone finally finish a Busy Bee, and she sent me a picture of that, and that was so cool to see. It's so cool to see people do your stuff. It's humbling to me. It's really cool to see someone make my designs, like that I made something that someone else wanted to take the time to do. It feels cool. That someone that liked it enough to do it, you know? I'm anxious to see if if it's something somebody else will do. And I got the feedback from this one person that tried it, and she said that it actually works up really quick. It's really fun and quick. And she said that I asked her, do the sides work up straight the whole way? Does, like, you know, I didn't want it to like be bowy or anything like that, or tight in the middle or anything like that. And I mean, that all depends on the person's tension and hook and all that stuff too. So but the way she was able to work it out, she used a 6mm hook with hers, and it turned out so beautiful. And she said it was straight. It was the straightest square she's done. So I'm glad I could work that out, or that I could design something that would do that. So I'm always about like having straight edges, even if it's, you know, like this one, you know, it's a very textured blanket, but it still has somewhat kind of straight edges on it. So I am this far from the end of this first round of purple. So I did pull it off of a round that was shorter or smaller, so more than likely I will run out of yarn before the end of the second round. But thankfully I can just tie more purple on to the end of this strand and continue on. So what I have laid out here from the round that it was on, what was I gonna say? Actually, oh, that's right, I flipped the rounds around, so yeah, I will have less. I don't know what I was gonna say. Nope, it's, the thought went away. So I am basically, I'm just gonna take what I have for purple that's left in here, the rest of the skein or the cake that I'm pulling, that I pulled this from originally. I'll just attach it back on to itself and continue on. So I don't know, I'm kind of curious how far I'll get, because I got 2 rounds out of it, but again, it was 2 rounds shorter. Or you know what I mean, like 2 rounds into the blanket, or before. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to explain it. So like it was here and now it's here. So like it's gonna go further around. So I'm gonna need more yarn eventually. So like this was this round would have been less yarn. So where the blue is now. So I'm gonna have to add on to the purple more than likely. But the white came out, I didn't have to cut the white. I literally ended the white and did my 2 little loop-de-loop chain things to tie it off and fasten it off or whatever, and had my tail there still. So I was able to work it back out with the white that I had pulled off, because I had to pull the white between the 2 colors off too. But I'm getting there, I'm getting it caught up. So this is week 6. I gotta do week 7 and 8. Yeah. I don't remember the colors off the top of my head that I need to do, because I've done all the colors. I just can't remember which one I repeat after this purple, I think. Yeah, because all 5 colors have been pulled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Yep, and now it's just, oh, excuse me. Now it's just doing a random order of the numbers. I'm almost done with the round. This goes quick, y'all. Because, I mean, you're doing one front post double crochet and 3 trebles into a stitch, 3 treble cluster. I love this pattern. But yeah, I can't wait to get some more of my patterns out. I created another one. Honestly, it's probably out there somewhere, and I hope somebody one day tells me so I can give the credit where the credit is due. If it's the case. I don't even know if it is. It's got, I say this because I am like, there's just no way I'm well, I'm creative, but not that, innovative. Like, I'm pretty sure that my creativitiness is inspired by what I've seen out there in the past, and it's gotta be. There's just no way I'm that great at coming up with new stuff, like brand new stuff. That's why I'm saying that. Like, it's gotta be out there. With as many tutorials as there are out there of different stitches, there's just no way that mine's brand new. You know? I don't believe that, but it'd be nice if it was, but, so yeah, hopefully if it is out there that I've done mine differently. See, that's just why I'm ready to be done with this yarn. Do you see that? It's split it. It split it. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna just do the corner real quick, and then I'm gonna be done with this for now. Be done with the video. Oh, what am I doing? I want to just chain 1, 2, 3, because the corner is just, it's a slightly, well, and it helps if I do the right stitches every time. Like, I keep messing up. I don't know if I'll be able to show you my pile of yarn here. Okay, corner, done. Do I have I don't have a stitch marker on this, guys. So we're just gonna do a really long bunny ear so it doesn't get pulled out. I'm gonna try and pick up this yarn and show it to you. So here is the purple that I have left. So this, you can see it. When I pulled it, when I frogged it, I just ran it over like this and just basically took this, carefully laid it down, and I'm just pulling my yarn off the top. Basically, it's just winding off the top from where I wound it up. It's not perfect. I'm sure I'm sure I've gotten it mixed up a little bit, but that's okay. It's currently not tangled, but I'm just carefully laying it and working the yarn off. So that is supposed to make another round, but again, more than likely I'm going to have to add on for a little bit of yarn just to finish this second round, because this was off rounds that were smaller than the round I'm on now. And then once this is done, all my yarn is pretty much back to normal. So I'm just going to lay this back on top of my basket here carefully. And then I will finish the second round of purple, put on a round of white, put on my week 7, put on a round of, which includes my round of white, and then I'll put on my week 8. So 2 rounds of color, 1 round of white, and I am guessing after week 8 I may be close to 40 inches, because this has got to be close to 40 inches. But I haven't measured it, so I have no idea. So I think once I get done with this week, then I'll measure it. So week 6. Once I'm done with week 6, I'll measure it and see how much further I have before I hit 40 inches. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys for Make Along Monday. So I hope you do guys love my lovely grammar. I hope that you guys have fun in oh my goodness, it's Monday. I hope that you guys enjoy these videos. So they are fun to make, I will say. I love being able to, the way I've got it worked out right now. Tuesday's the iffy one. I'm just not sure about Tuesdays. I'm kind of sort of wanting to figure out something different that I could bring to Tuesdays. I already have my Tunisian on Thursdays, so I need to figure something out for Tuesdays. Take it out of, I think last Tuesday I did take it out of timeout. Take it out of the, take it out of the something Tuesdays, and work on it kind of thing, on whips that I have sitting around not doing anything. Because they're not technically in timeout. I didn't put them in timeout. So it's like, I don't know. I need to figure out something, because I got plenty of whips. I gotta figure out how to be creative with the Tuesday thing, because I'm struggling with finding things to do new on Tuesdays. I know there's plenty of stitches out there I haven't tried, but I just don't know if I want to do that, So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Also, if there's something you want me to try that's new, that may be possibly new for me, put it in the comments anyway. If it's not new, I'll let you know. If it is, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's something I haven't tried. Maybe I'll try that, I'll let you know. But I would love your help and your suggestions. So let me know in the comments what you think I could try for Tuesday. Like, you know, a new idea, new concept, or I don't know. That's confusing. Change it to something else, or what is something maybe you want to see me try that you think I haven't tried before with crochet, like either stitches, a pattern, something. I don't know. So let me know. And I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I will see y'all later. Bye.